shall strike in the interest of students.
Drug abuse allegations. Iyabo Ojo welcomes Priscilla, grandson, and Junior to Lagos in grand style. Now the news in
24 kilometers. And in the afternoon, in Asaba, the weather
genetic resources to support research policy reforms.
Yes, a very wonderful morning to you, and thank you for always joining us on African Renaissance Television. This is the morning news. I am Dorcas Atashabe. First, let's take a look at our headlines that make up the major stories for today's news. Federal government moves to advance diaspora voting bill, and Showore regains freedom after 4 days in Kuje prison. And on entertainment news, Tope Alabi celebrates 55th birthday with heartfelt praise and thanksgiving to God. Eno celebrates the widow's style visit to Akwa Ibom. Now let's look at the details of the news. The federal government has announced plans to advance the diaspora voting bill, a move to aim at granting Nigerians living abroad the constitutional right to vote in national elections. The announcement was made on Monday by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, during the opening of the one-day Nigerian stakeholders engagement on diaspora governance. The event also marked the launch of the Nigerians in Diaspora Response application and website, a collaborative initiative between the House Committee on Diaspora and the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. In a statement issued by NIDCOM spokesperson Abdulrahman Balogun, the speaker stressed the government's commitment to ensuring the Nigerians in diaspora can actively participate in the country's democratic process. Speaking through a representative, Patrick Umar, Abbas described the initiative as a major step toward extending democratic participation to all citizens and ensuring that every Nigerian voice is heard in the process of nation building. Abbas stressed that the 10th House of Representatives prioritizes diaspora engagement in line with its broader legislative agenda of inclusion, accountability, and economic reforms. Human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has been released from Kuje prison, Abuja, after fulfilling his bail conditions. Sowore confirmed his release in a post on his verified X handle on Monday. The activist, alongside Alo Ejimako, Special Counsel for the Indigenous People of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu, Kanu's younger brother Emmanuel Kanu, and 11 other protesters were arrested by operatives of the Nigerian Police Force last week during a Free Nnamdi Kanu Now demonstration in Abuja. They were arraigned last Friday before a magistrate court in Kuje, Abuja, presided over by Magistrate Abubakar Said on charges of unlawful assembly and disturbance of public peace. In his ruling, the magistrate Said granted each of the 14 defendants bail with a sum of 500,000 naira, with conditions including the presentation of a verified national identification number, submission of a 3-year tax clearance certificate, and the deposit of their passports. After meeting these conditions, Sowore and the other defendants were released from Kuje prison on Monday. The federal government, in collaboration with United Nations Education Trust Fund, has called on the media organizations and the practitioners in the country to join hands with it in protecting the rights of children. The federal government, through the Federal Ministry of Information and Orientation, emphasized that journalists played a vital role in shaping public understanding, influencing attitudes, and protecting the most vulnerable members of our society, particularly children. Hence, the collaboration with the media. Speaking at the 2-day training of media practitioners on ethical journalism and children's rights reporting on Monday in Ibadan, Oyo State, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, Ogbodo Nnam, said the expectation from the media was in the area of ethical reporting of child protection. UNAM, represented by the Assistant Director, Age, Child Rights Information Bureau of the Ministry, Temitoye Falayi, said the training was designed to help in reflecting on the ethical obligations as journalists. In her keynote address, the UNICEF Chief of Lagos Field Office, Celine Lafoukrissi, noted that ethical reporting about children was imperative to ensure their rights were not compromised in pursuit of catchy headlines. She noted that the way we report on children today shapes the kind of society we build tomorrow. She said by choosing ethics, you choose protection, one choose dignity, and one choose a better future for every child in Nigeria. The National Human Rights Commission said it received a total of 371,222 complaints of human rights violation in September, with the North Central Geopolitical Zone leading the list. The executive secretary of the commission, Dr. Tony Ojukwu San, said this on Monday in Abuja at the presentation of the 2025 September dashboard report. Ojukwu explained that every month this platform allows an honest look at the state of human rights in Nigeria. In September, the Commission received a total of 371,622 complaints on human rights violation from across our state offices. These complaints over violations such as denial of access to justice, unlawful arrest and detention, domestic and sexual violence, torture and discrimination, among others. The North Central recorded the highest number of incidents, mainly linked to banditry, kidnapping, and road accidents. The Northwest and Northeast followed closely with cases of terror attacks, abductions, and sexual violence. The Southern zones experienced a mix of domestic violence, police abuses, mob actions, and fatal road accidents. Overall, the violation of the right to life accounted for the majority of incidents, reflecting the toll of insecurity and preventable violences in our country. Among the states most affected in September were Niger, Kwara, Plateau, Kogi, and Borno, each reporting multiple layers of violence and insecurity, he said. Ojukwu used the opportunity to thank their state offices, partners, civil society, allies, and media, among others. Presenting the dashboard and observatory report, Mr. Hilary Ogbonna, Senior Human Rights Advisor and Project Coordinator, said the North Central reported 153,967 of the 371,622 complaints received in September. The Northwest followed with 73,167, Northeast 69,973, Southeast 46,409, South 14,144, and the least Southwest 13,962. Ogbonna highlighted the increase in religious genocide, particularly the killings in the two northern zones. And over to our entertainment decks. Renowned Nigerian gospel singer Tope Alabi is celebrating her 55th birthday with heartfelt praises to God. In a video shared on her social media pages, the music legend was seen singing and dancing in thanksgiving, surrounded by friends and well wishers. The clip quickly went viral, with fans across the country flooding the comment section with prayers and admiration. Alabi, who has spent over 2 decades shaping the Nigerian gospel and Yoruba movie soundtracks, expressed her deep gratitude to God's grace and faithfulness through the years. I have every reason to give God thanks for my journey, she said. Akwa Ibom Governor Umo Eno has expressed pride in hosting music superstar Davido, who selected the state as a five Nigerian stop on his Global 5 Alive tour. Eno highlighted the significance of the visit, noting that Davido commended Akwa Ibom's world-class facilities, peaceful environment, and warm hospitality. Enna wrote on X last night, "We hosted music icon at Davido here in Akwa Ibom, and he made history by choosing our state as the first stop in Nigeria for his global tour." He said Akwa Ibom stood out because of our world-class facilities, peace, and hospitality, describing everything about our state as beautiful. The governor emphasized that Davido's decision underscores Akwa Ibom's growing reputation as a youth-friendly and tourism-driven destination. He commended the artist for recognizing the state's efforts to create an enabling environment for young people. Eno reiterated Akwa Ibom's readiness to welcome not only entertainment events but also investment and economic opportunities, positioning the state as a hub for growth and development. And lastly, on entertainment news, Boluwatife Balogun, the teenage son of the music sensation Wizkid, has sparked online reactions after releasing a snippet of what appears to be a debut single. The 14-year-old artist has been teasing fans with snippets of its upcoming single, which promises to showcase his budding talent. In an Instagram post, Boluwatife shared a video of himself hard at work in the studio, sparking widespread speculation about his debut release. The video, captioned "Champion's Arrival," has generated significant attention on social media with over 168,000 likes and more than 15,000 comments at the time of reporting. Boluwatife's foray into music comes as no surprise given his father's illustrious career. The upcoming single is expected to mark a significant milestone in Boluwatife's musical industry. And that's all on our entertainment news. We'll go on a short break, and when we return, it will be over to our business desk from Gloria Echo. Do stay tuned.
Where every day feels like a vacation, your personal sanctuary, where life happens. Experience true comforts with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. Welcome to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. The upgrade you deserve, where life happens. Elevate your every day with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. The perfect blend of style and comfort, modern interiors, fully furnished unique apartments, ultimate comfort, 247 security. Your peace of mind is assured with our security, CCTV surveillance, high-speed Wi-Fi, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, air conditioning, cars to take you around town, and lots more. And guess what? Are you a filmmaker? Are you in Asaba and its environs? Are you planning to shoot in Asaba? Come to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment with your ideas and go home with a movie. We have the state-of-the-art equipment. We have different types of cameras. We also have some of the cast and crew to actually deliver you a project. We have editing facilities for you. We also have our captivating equipped studio for content creators and producers.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. This is a business desk on SRTV. I am Gloria Echo. Let's take a look at the headlines. Nigeria breweries grow turnover to 1.4 trillion naira in the third quarter. Fertilizers crisis and climate change threatens Africa's food security, scholar. Pension assets grow by 1.16 trillion naira. The news in details. The Nigeria Brewery PLC grew to top line by 48% to 1.4 trillion naira in the third quarter as the company expanded consumer sales activities. The company has also completed the full integration of Distel Nigeria into its corporation. The integration follows the full acquisition of the company in March 2025. The interim report and accounts for the 9-month period ended September 30th, 2025, shown by the total revenue rose from 703 billion naira in the third quarter 2024 to 1.4 trillion naira in the third quarter 2025. Cost of sales rose from 495 billion naira in the third quarter of 2024 to 627 billion naira in the period under review. Marketing, distribution, and administration expenses went up by 38% from 184 billion naira in the third quarter of 2024 to 254 billion naira in the third quarter 2025, driven by increased brands and sales activities. The company witnessed a major rebound in profitability with pre-tax profits of 129.49 billion naira in the third quarter of 2025 and stood at 85.5 billion in 2025 as against net loss of 149.50 billion naira in 2024. Earnings per share thus improved from a loss of 14.55 naira to a positive earning of 2.75 naira. Company Secretary and Legal Director, Nigeria Breweries Plc, Uboy Agbebaku, in a statement, said the company was still able to deliver strong growth in the top line and in the operations during the period under review, despite a high doubling-digit inflation rate, which continues to constrain consumer spending and high input costs. An agricultural economist and Roslin Scholars at Provide University, Ifeanyi Obenefo, has raised concerns over Africa's growing food insecurity, linking it to the twin crises of rising fertilizer prices and worsening climate shocks. Speaking at the 2025 annual meeting of the Agricultural and Applied Economics Association, Obenefo warned that climate shocks don't wait for farmers to recover. He lamented that farmers across sub-Saharan Africa are increasingly unable to cope with the combined pressures of inflation, declining soil fertility, and erratic weather patterns. Obenefo, whose research, of course, on agricultural productivity and climate resilience, said fertilizers, the backbone of crops, yield has become both scarce and unaffordable for millions of African smallholders farmers. He noted that the fertilizers used in the region remains among the lowest globally, averaging just 19 kilograms per acres compared to 135 in South Asia and 150 in Latin America. Lastly, on our business, the total pension industry net assets has jumped from 24.62 trillion naira in June 2025 to 25.79 trillion naira in July, marking a 1.16 trillion naira increase in 1 month. This was shown in the National Pension Commission unaudited monthly results of June, July, and August 2025. In analyzing the fund-wise gains of June and July, the report shown that all retirement savings accounts (RSA) funds classes show positive movements. Even more conservative funds like Fund 1 and Fund 2 posted gains, proving that safety and performance are not mutually exclusive. Besides, RSA members stands at 10,796,862 contributors in June, 10,834,769 in July, showing that the reach continues to expand. It also indicates rising public engagement with pension investments, with the trend reflecting contributions trust in the regulated system and the capacity of pension funds administrators to manage growing capital. This is all for our business desk. Now let's take a look at our weather reports. Today we'll bring you weather reports from Asaba and Bori. In Asaba this morning, the weather will be cloudy with little rain with a temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, wind speeds 35 degrees Celsius, wind field shades 33 degrees Celsius, wind south-southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 22 kilometers per hour, humidity 85%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 75%, rain 7.5 millimeters, cloud cover 90%, visibility 4 kilometers. In the afternoon in Asaba, the weather will be cloudy with a temperature of 31 degrees Celsius, winds 37 degrees Celsius, winds shade 35 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 11 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 28 kilometers per hour, humidity 81%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 99%. In the evening in Asaba, the weather will be cloudy with a thunderstorm or two with a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, real speed 28 degrees Celsius, wind south-southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 19 kilometers per hour, humidity 94%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 65%, rain 2.0 millimeters, cloud cover 99%, visibility 4 kilometers. And in Warri this morning, the weather will be sunny with a temperature of 29 degrees Celsius, real shade 34 degrees Celsius, wind south-southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 22 kilometers per hour, humidity 86%, dew point 25 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 74%, visibility 5 kilometers. And in the afternoon in Warri, the weather will be rainy with a temperature of 28 degrees Celsius, wind field 34 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 11 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 26 kilometers per hour, humidity 83%, dew point 25 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 89%, rain 10.8 millimeters, cloud cover 98%. And in the evening in Warri, the weather will be cloudy with a thunderstorm in parts of the area with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, wind speed 28 degrees Celsius, wind south-southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 15 kilometers per hour, humidity 98%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 55%, rain 1.0 millimeters, cloud cover 99%. Do well to take an umbrella with you when you go out this morning, as it is going to rain in Asaba and in Warri. This is all for our business and weather reports. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel at SRTV and on Facebook at SRTV for more news updates and information. Good morning.
Where every day feels like a vacation, your personal sanctuary, where life happens. Experience true comfort with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. Welcome to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. The upgrade you deserve, where life happens. Elevate your every day with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. The perfect blend of style and comfort, modern interiors, fully furnished unique apartments, ultimate comfort, 24/7 security. Your peace of mind is assured with our security, CCTV surveillance, high-speed Wi-Fi, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, air conditioning, cars to take you around town, and lots more. And guess what? Are you a filmmaker? Are you in Asaba and its environs? Are you planning to shoot in Asaba? Come to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment with your ideas and go home with a movie. We have the state-of-the-art equipment. We have different types of cameras. We also have some of the cast and crew to actually deliver you a project. We have editing facilities for you. We also have our captivating equipped studio for content